Can input fields have default values in Simple HTML Studio? Breaking news for web developers and beginners alike. A question that is trending right now. Can input fields in Simple HTML Studio have default values? If you are creating web forms and want to make them user-friendly, this is essential information. Let's break it down and see how you can implement this feature effectively. Yes, input fields in hypertext markup language can indeed have default values. This is done using the value attribute within the input tag. When a web page loads, this attribute sets the initial value that appears inside the input field. Users can modify this value if needed. For example, you can create a text input field like this. Input type is equal to text, value is equal to default text. In this case, default text is what shows up in the box when the page is viewed. This feature is a fundamental aspect of hypertext markup language and works seamlessly in all standard HTML environments. This includes simple editors or studios that are designed for beginners. The value attribute is versatile and applies to various types of input fields. This includes text fields, checkboxes, and radio buttons. For checkboxes and radio buttons, the checked attribute can also be used to set a default selected state. Using default values can significantly improve user experience. It helps guide users by providing example data or prefilling common information. This makes forms easier to understand and quicker to complete. The good news is that this feature is part of standard HTML input element behavior. It does not require any additional scripting or complex setups. In Simple HTML Studio, setting default values in input fields is straightforward. Just use the value attribute, and you are good to go. This means that even if you are just starting with web development, you can create interactive and user-friendly web forms with ease. So, if you are looking to make your web pages more engaging, consider using default values in your input fields. It is a simple yet effective way to enhance user interaction.